Welcome to Fall Student Teaching. First of all, huge thank you to you as a cooperating teacher for hosting a student teacher from the university. We've had such great experiences with all of you that I've worked with in the past, and excited for a few new ones as well. So, first of all, thank you for hosting a student teacher, and hope you had a great summer. We had a great summer here. Awesome group this year. I think you're going to love them. So this is the website I'm going to be sending you to you in an email. I'm just going to quickly go through some of the things, but first of all, let's talk about your student teacher and kind of the guidelines. First of all, here, if you click onto this page, you will see the guidelines. They are expected to come to full days for the first week in your meetings. Minneapolis begins, I actually think you begin Friday, but we are still in classes all the way through Friday. In fact, we're in class Friday until 4:30. So they love that class Friday afternoon, as do I. But so starting Monday the 18th, they will be with you all day long in your meetings. So your school meetings, district meetings, whatever it may be, your content area meetings, whatever it is, they should be going to that. I think it's a great experience for them to have to see what happens during that first week. So they are full days during that week. They get to help you prep for the entire year. So starting with the students, this is their first experience student teaching. So although I have huge expectations because I think they're an awesome group, they had a great summer. And so I'm going to leave it up to you as the professional to kind of figure out when to throw them in, when to pull them back, and how much guidance they need. So the one thing I would ask is that you do have daily conversations, and hopefully you find a time set aside. Whether if you start at 8:30, maybe it's from 8 to 8:10. 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, where you have focused time to say, here's some good things I saw, here's some things you need to work on, let's go through your lesson plans quick, let's talk about next week. Planning together is a big thing, and then you can slowly work them in. You can go by these guidelines, or again, a lot of you have had student teachers from me in the past, and so I'll trust your judgment on it, but this is general guidelines. If you want to follow this, that's fine too. So last note down here, please note that there's a few days that they're going to have to miss. So our college has, I think it's maybe 3 or 4 days where they have a full day seminar they got to be at here on campus. So and I think we're going to be going to an adapted physical education conference one of the days as well. So there's going to be about 4, maybe 5 tops days where they're going to have to miss for some responsibilities they have. So they will communicate that to you. So that's kind of little guidelines for them to follow for the experience. So again, I'll rely on a lot of your expertise, and you can always ask me, but mainly have conversations with your student teacher. So this is the front page of the website. Here are the 3 things I'm going to need from you. This is actually the second page. There's the home page here. 3 things I'm going to need from you. Here's the video. This should say Fall Cooperating Teachers. This is the video I'm recording right now. The midterm formative evaluation. That is something that should be done on more of a daily basis. It's a working document. Write all over it. Do whatever you need to. It doesn't have to be complete perfectly. Just this is a good thing for you to print out and make notes on as you're observing. So during the first 6 weeks, please just start making notes on that. And I'm going to ask for that. You can give it to your cooperating teacher somewhere around week 6. The final summative evaluation, if you click on that, you're going to come up to this form. This is the final eval that goes into the record. Into their file. It's just a 1 page. It is editable, so editable. If you want to print this out, or if you want to save it and type it in as a PDF, that's fine too. Send it to me, email it to me, however you want to do that. And then the last thing they're going to need is a letter of recommendation. So at the end, if you can get them a few copies of that, and then you can email me a copy as well. So going to the second page, that just has information. It's the timeline we just talked about, how to conference, and the clinical experiences handbook. So just the last few other things. Their schedule, they are technically half-day student teaching, which they do have. They're taking more than a full course load, so half days is a lot for them. The schedule typically should be mornings because they have classes in the afternoon and other responsibilities in the afternoon, but understand that each of you needs to figure out the schedule with your student teacher. If for some reason, maybe you have prep right away in the morning and you only have like 3 third grade classes, and it'd be better to see a variety. You can make a few minor changes to that So, and I will be making a visit within the first few days, so we can talk about that as well. But early on, talk about schedule and what's the best interest of the student teacher and seeing what they need to see. So you can make some adjustments to that as needed, but try to stick to morning half days if you can. So, and then the last thing, which those of you who have worked with our students before know, is that professionalism is a huge part of our program. They should never be late, ever. There's no excuse for that. They're there every single day. Talk about how you're going to communicate. Obviously, I know when things happen, illnesses, family emergencies, whatever it may be, make sure that you have a conversation on how you want to communicate, whether it be a text, email, phone call, whatever it may be. So, lesson plans are expected for everything that they are teaching. So they will be keeping all their lesson plans in a Google Drive. So if you want access to that, just ask them, and if that's the way you want to see their lesson plans, that's fine. If you want them to print them out, however you want the lesson plans, you can let them know. But we use Google Drive, and I just go in and check them that way. So be demanding of them. This is a great group. They're going to do awesome. So be demanding of them. Have high expectations, and I think you'll see that they'll hopefully exceed those expectations. So if anything comes up, let me know. But I'm excited to get back on the schools and to see everything that we did this summer. It was a fun summer, and I think you're going to have fun with your student teacher. So I'll be making my first visit within the first few days, hopefully. So I will be seeing you soon. Contact me anytime. My numbers, email, cell phone. My office number, I'm not here a lot, so email or cell phone is the best way to get a hold of me. So look forward to seeing you, and once again, thank you so much.